It's ironic to want Eden Hazard back at Chelsea, but Hakim Ziyech was gone. Please subscribe, like, share and comment. The general consensus floating around at the moment is that Chelsea would do well to bring Belgian forward Eden Hazard back to the club. The belief is that he could help the Blues out with their current attacking problems. Meanwhile, the supporters are clamoring for the club to get rid of Moroccan forward Hakim Ziyech on the grounds of him not being good enough. The irony is not appreciated enough, because fans are clamoring for a player to be sold while asking for a player who has been worse to return to the team. Many have not paid attention to Hazard's performances at Real Madrid, which is why they think Hazard should be able to do a job for the Blues at the moment. Ziyech has been a bigger success for Chelsea than Hazard has been for Real Madrid, in every sense of the word. It's ironic that fans are asking for Chelsea to sell Hakim Ziyech to be replaced by Real Madrid winger Eden Hazard. Many of those calling for Ziyech to be sold claim that it is because Ziyech has not been good enough. Admittedly, Ziyech has not hit the heights he reached at Ajax in terms of chance creation and goal involvement. Chelsea fans want to see that player, however, this is where it gets interesting. Hazard has also not reached the heights he reached when he was playing in the Premier League for the Blues. Ziyech has won the UEFA Champions League and UEFA Super Cup since arriving before the 2020-21 season, while also reaching the FA Cup final. Hazard has won La Liga since moving to Real Madrid in the 2019-20 season. Comparing the transfers, Hazard was clearly the more high-profile signing, yet Ziyech has contributed more to the trophies his team has won. Ziyech arrived for £33.9 million from Ajax, aged 27. He is currently on about £100,000 per week in wages. It is generally accepted that the Eredivisie is not as demanding as the Premier League, so Ziyech clearly made a move to a more physically demanding league. However, he is judged severely for not hitting the heights he hit in an easier league. Hazard, interestingly, also joined Real Madrid aged 27, for a fee that would eventually come to £130 million with bonuses. The Belgian is currently on about £400,000 per week in Spain. Hazard was one of the best players in the Premier League, if not the best, the season before he joined Real Madrid. It is generally accepted that the Premier League is the most intense and physically demanding league in the world, yet Hazard was right in his element there at Chelsea. Hazard theoretically made a move to an easier league, with players that are generally of better quality than the ones he played with in West London. The Belgian has fallen flat on his face. Hazard contributed 1 goal, 3 assists, and 4 big chances to the Real Madrid league-winning campaign. This ranks him at joint 6th, joint 4th, and joint 4th again respectively in the team. Ziyech contributed 2 goals, 0 assists, and 4 big chances to Chelsea's Champions League winning campaign. This ranks him at joint 3rd again, and joint 1st respectively. Ziyech played just 350 minutes of Champions League football, as well. Ziyech also scored the only goal, created the most chances, 4, and created the joint most big chances, 1, in the UEFA Super Cup he played for Chelsea, which the Blues went on to win on penalties. Ziyech played just 40 minutes that game, dislocating his shoulder in the 40. Ziyech has not hit the heights he hit at Ajax, but he has not been anywhere near as much of a flop as many suggest. The Moroccan has played a key role in campaigns where the Blues have lifted trophies. His not hitting the heights he hit in an easier league is something he's judged quite harshly for. However, Hazard has done even worse under arguably better circumstances. Hazard has played 1,956 league minutes for Real Madrid. In this time, he has created 42 chances, 5 clear-cut chances. Ziyech has played 1,290 league minutes for Chelsea. In this time, he has created 39 chances, 6 big chances. Ziyech is creating more chances per minute against tougher opposition. Hazard, by comparison, is creating less against weaker opposition. Yes, both players have had injuries, but it would be disingenuous to talk about injuries as many who want Hazard back claim the former Chelsea man has flopped at the biggest club in the world because of injuries. Yet, he's played more minutes than Ziyech, who has also had an injury-laden Blues career. Scrutinizing what they have done when on the pitch, it's clear that Ziyech is more valuable to Chelsea for many reasons than Hazard would be now. Ziyech will cost the Blues a lot less in wages, and should Ziyech not have a goal contribution for the rest of the season, Chelsea doesn't feel the impact financially. Hazard, on the other hand, was brought into Real Madrid for a record fee and is on astronomical wages. Yet, he has not delivered anywhere near what was promised. It'd also be a lot to expect Hazard to take a pay cut. Every cry for Chelsea to go after Hazard is nothing but sentimental. The Blues have been through this kind of path with players before. Thanks to Roman Abramovich, who made decisions with his head, rather than with the fans' hearts, the club has avoided such mistakes. The Russian would do well to make a similar decision here. There is nothing about Hazard's time in Madrid that suggests he would be a useful addition to the squad. If you want Ziyech gone, because you think he's a flop, Hazard has been an even bigger flop in a weaker league. Thanks for watching.